the morning after. We have straw bale walls, right? They're all drying up, the finished plaster's on them. And then we have drywall as these partition walls on the interior. And one thing I just want to show you is as the plaster dries, one thing that's cool is that you can come in, once it sets up a little bit, you can come in and you see this little spot here. You can come in with your trowel and your finger, sort of work that spot out to really make for a meticulous finish. I give it a little bit of pressure. I sort of just push the plaster back and forth over top of that spot. It turns into that. But when you get zoomed in, you can see that the aggregate is just all spread throughout this, and that aggregate creates the strength of the plaster here, right? That's why we've got 3 parts sand. So that aggregate, that's one of the most important parts of your plaster. And a lot of people, you just buy sand. It's not just sand. There's lots of different sands. You got to sift it. You got to have it clean because the color of the sand is going to determine the color of your plaster. And here we are, and you can see that the plaster's drying, the whiter part there, the darker part here. And now we're just going around and burnishing, compressing all of that sand into the wall. You see that sand? So what you do is you come in here with your trowel, and you can use a metal trowel or you can use a plastic trowel, and you're just really pushing it in. And you can see right here, we got a little crack. Not quite sure why that happened, but because there's still some moisture on it, I wanted to show you that what's so great about this material is that you can fix it really easily. And so now I'm gonna, where am I at on this camera? There it is. I'll really press it together, back and forth, moving the sand into that little space. Really fix that crack, and you can see I'm working it. It's still a little bit there. You see that? I'm going to continue to work it and continue to press tiny bits of sand into those spots until you don't see it anymore. And then we'll let it dry and we'll see what happens from there. But it looks and feels a little soft in that spot, so the substrate is sort of giving a little there, which is creating that. And it's really important to really look at your walls before they completely dry out, or else you're going to have to re-wet the walls in order to fix or make anything different. So it's critical not to just get plaster on the wall, but to really come by and with that meticulous eye, come back over, keep compressing, keep burnishing, so you can get the wall the way you want it and not have to come back and fix it, because that clay takes a lot of water and there's a lot of spraying that needs to happen. So just working it. The bedroom is done. We're going to do some more finishing touches as the clay continues to set up, but what a beautiful bedroom it is, and what a beautiful view it is out into that peaceful world.